Well, I have definitely learned that I don't want to be taken anywhere by Liam Neeson.
Like my father could be walking down the street and someone would just attack him.
This is why I train in martial arts.
And she told me she had been raped, but she handled the situation of the rape in the most extraordinary way. But my immediate reaction was, I asked, did she know who it was? No. What colour were they? She said it was a black person. I went up and down areas with a cosh, hoping I'd be approached by somebody. I'm ashamed to say that. And I did it for maybe a week, hoping some black bastard would come out of a pub and have a go at me about something, so that I could kill him.
Where them chicks at? Where them hands? Where them holes? Where them throws? You know what I'm saying? Cecil.
This is why I train in martial arts.
I'm not racist. I
Harm the person that did that to them, the person that did that. What I can't understand is how you would go out and seek a random person of the same race to harm. Because that, for me, feels like a modern day lynching. And that's what happened to black men in this country by white men somehow trying to be righteous about a white woman's virtue. And that really felt
I'm not racist.
like my father could be walking down the street and someone would just attack him.
I'm not racist.
This is why I train in martial arts.
Who he says was assaulted. And Liam, first of all, I really appreciate your willingness to have this discussion, because when it comes to race, it can be very uncomfortable for people, and it just caught people off guard. How you responded when you were asked about revenge, and you want to explain what you said?
Yeah, we were doing a press junket, and it was, the topic of our film is revenge, and it's a dark comedy too, but its base is revenge. And the lady journalist was asking me how do you tap into that. And I remembered an incident nearly 40 years ago where a very dear friend of mine was brutally raped. And I was out of the country, and when I came back, she told me about this. And she handled the situation herself and her rapist incredibly bravely, I have to say that. But I had never felt this feeling before, which was a primal urge to lash out. I asked her, did you know the person? It was a man. No. His race? She said he was a black man. I thought, okay. And after that, there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas in this city, looking to be set upon so that I could unleash physical violence. And I did it for, I'd say maybe 4 or 5 times, until I caught myself on. And it really shocked me, this primal urge I had. It shocked me and it hurt me. I did seek help. I went to a priest, I heard my confession, and I was reared a Catholic. I had 2 very, very good friends that I talked to. And believe it or not, power walking.
Power walking.
Yeah, 2 hours every day. This was nearly 40 years ago, but
This is why I train in martial arts. I'm not going to come on here and slam or even clown Liam Neeson. I'm glad that he admitted what he admitted. This is my thing about what he said. I got 2 things I want to say. And these are not just aimed at any one particular group of people, because I've heard this from all sides. First of all, do you believe me now when I say that I've been attacked for no reason? I don't know why this person would try to start something with me. Or when I've said, I think that person was trying to pick a fight with me. Or when I say people can be walking around randomly and be attacked for something they have nothing to do with. Or when I say that black men can be in danger just because they're black and they're mad at another black person. The racist is mad at another black person, so they're going to attack you. Okay? Do you think I'm exaggerating when I talk about the time when I was attacked by a black person because I walked around the corner in Kmart and he thought I was somebody he saw in jail? They used to pick on him, so he started swinging. Do you believe me now? Or do you still think that I'm being cynical, that I'm being paranoid, that my problem is that I hate white people, or I hate black people, and I'm violent, and that's just why I want to do martial arts, and that's why I teach martial arts, and that's why I'm involved in it? That is me. Not that violence is part of the human condition. We live in a violent world. And you know what? No matter how peaceful you are, somebody could take that peaceful kindness for weakness and try you. Or they could be having a bad day and try you. Or they could be mentally unstable and try you. Or you could just be at the wrong place at the wrong time and somebody could try to hurt you. And there's nobody that could protect you. How many people have been out there who may be out there now who are like Liam Neeson was, who may be going into black areas trying to pick fights with black people? And you think it doesn't happen the other way around? You don't think there's some black person walking around that get mad at this white person so you can go beat up that white person? I'm not making this stuff up. Those of you who are seasoned veterans of racism in America and the world, you know I'm not. But stuff like this just really sticks a sore spot with me, because for years, I've been saying to people that stuff like this is happening to me. Stuff like this can happen to other black people, and I would be blamed and questioned. And what did you do? Where were you going? Why were you there? You must have done something. All kinds of victim blaming. That's why there's one thing I tend to say. I'm going to change the screen in the name of privacy. But I'm going to say this, and I'm not being paid to place this product. Thank God for the iPhone. But Liam Neeson's interview wasn't caught on an iPhone. Thank God that Liam Neeson felt like he's evolved enough past that point that he could share it. But as bad as it makes him look, I'm glad he shared it. Even though it's good, I'm sorry, Liam Neeson. I've been a big fan of yours, and I still watch your movies, but you ain't going to be taking me nowhere, okay? I'm sorry, you're not. You're not. You're not taking me anywhere. You're not. Okay? No. I'm sorry. You blew it. Not that you ever wanted to hang up with me anyway, but you know what I'm saying. And now if I was a boss and I had an employee who had said something like that, I wouldn't fire them or anything like that. But if we got to share a company car someplace, we not doing that. I'm going to keep my distance. Because that is a really weird anger spot. I know everybody thinks all types of things and things like that. But to go from just thinking about it to being a passing thought to walking around the streets and then going into predominantly black areas to hope that somebody starts something. That's another level of aggression that speaks to some deeper problems. And I will say I'm glad he got help for it. But you know what? Again, I don't think he's unique. What percentage of people who do stuff like this, I can't say. I don't think he's unique. I don't think it only happens one way. I think it happens white to black, black to white, white to yellow, red to yellow, black to yellow, the brown, the blue, the green, the gray, the purple, the whatever. White to green, the purple, the fuchsia, whatever. There's some irrational people out there. Some of them are violent. And if you want to be able to protect yourself from them, you should take a martial arts class. And this is not so that you can go toe to toe with everybody who tries to be violent towards you. Hopefully, you can escape. Now, I'm going to close with, what do I think would have happened if he had done something like that to me? And because I'm just basing this on things that have happened to me with violent situations. In one situation where this actually did happen, but it was for different reasons. I think he would have attacked me or something. Or he would have either tried to antagonize something and I just wouldn't have let it escalate and I'd have just gotten out of it. Or if I couldn't get out of him, he attacked me, I would have been defending myself. And then after a while, he'd have just stopped and started crying. And then the next thing you know, he's crying to me about how something happened to his friend. And I'm repeating, well, I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. I'm sorry about what happened to your friend. Okay. Now, what if he had a weapon? I didn't see in any of the interviews that I looked at before doing this video where he had a weapon. What if he did? What if he had a weapon? What if he decided to just stab a random black person because of something that happened to his friend? You don't think that happens? Well, then you have not been paying attention to human nature. And this is something else I want to say. Now I'm going to close. Before we all try to jump down Liam Neeson's throat, we need to realize that practically any human being is capable of doing something like that. And if you think that makes me super cynical or whatever, that's fine. But I think that if we dwell too much on the anger, like Yoda says, hate leads to anger, anger leads to pain, pain leads to suffering, and that's the path to the dark side. You gotta mind your thoughts in here so that you don't go to the dark side. But again, it just seemed a little easy to me for him to want to demonize an entire group based on the actions of one. So we got to watch that. And yes, believe it or not, some black guys, even though some of us who are big, we can be attacked for no reason. If Colin Flaherty has a whole channel full of white people being attacked for no reason, why do you think that big black guys can't ever be attacked for no reason? That's all I'm saying. And it's really not for no reason. It's because of race. So thanks for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this with people like to talk about the martial arts. You should be signing up for a martial arts class if you're near me so you can protect yourself. And because you can't always carry a gun. And peace.